Yo, what is up, people of Facebook? So today we're looking at hormones. So more specifically, we're looking at male hormones. So we're going to look at the four, being testosterone, estrogen, cortisol, and melatonin. So it doesn't really matter too much about the names, but what we're going to go into is the importance of balancing these out. So one, testosterone, important in guys, needs to be at a decent rate. Otherwise, your sex is going to be shit. You're going to have no sex drive, no libido, struggle to, and it's going to affect muscle building. It's going to affect fat loss as well. So, really important one to get elevated. Next is estrogen. So this is a female hormone, which tends to be, it should be quite low in guys. Tends to be elevated in a lot of guys, and this is what causes the man titty situation. So we want to try and lower that. Now these two work together, so when testosterone drops, estrogen increases, and vice versa. So we need to look at how we can decrease estrogen. Next, we're looking at stress. So cortisol is the stress hormone. Naturally, when you wake up, you should have a cortisol response. You should feel awake. You should feel, quite kind of alert. But what happens is a lot of the time, we get that response later in the day. That can be due to lifestyle factors. That can be down to caning the coffee, which I'm pretty guilty for from time to time. So there are a lot of things that you can do to manage that. When cortisol's high, estrogen's high. When estrogen's high, testosterone's low. See where this is going? Lastly, we're going to look at melatonin. So melatonin is the hormone that helps you sleep. Now melatonin response is related to cortisol response. So if your cortisol's high, your melatonin's going to be low, which means your sleep's going to be shit. So if you can manage your cortisol, reduce that down, it's going to increase your melatonin, which is going to improve your sleep. Now when you improve your sleep, that's going to then have a knock-on effect and increase your testosterone, which in turn is going to lower your estrogen, which in turn is going to lower your cortisol, which in turn is going to higher your melatonin. And it's a cycle. So once you've worked on, and you can look at improving different aspects at different times. I try and get a whole approach and look at the lifestyle and see what's missing in the diet, stress in the lifestyle, and sleep, whatever else as well. But generally speaking, to increase testosterone, there's a few things you can do. Some natural, some not so natural. Estrogen, again, you can take some supplements for that, like legal supplements, but most of the time it's usually down to diet and lifestyle factors. Cortisol, again, a lot of lifestyle factors, reduced caffeine, and ultimately, improving sleep is going to affect all of these. So, once you start working on this cycle, it's going to be, knock-on effect on all of these and balancing everything out. You're going to feel more energetic, you're going to sleep better, you're going to have more focus, more drive, and generally feel more awesome. You're going to lose weight. And I'm going to talk a bit more in depth about that in another video, but generally speaking as well, if you're overweight, that's going to affect estrogen, that's going to increase estrogen and drop testosterone in males. So just by losing weight, if you're overweight, that's going to help balance your hormones out as well. So cool. We'll go into more detail on a structure which is going to really help with this. I'm going to give you a clue I've been talking about in some other videos. It's called intermittent fasting. Catch you later.